Hello, welcome back to the channel. This week's video is Fast 5. So 5 things that I wanted to talk about to you on my own, just things that I know I've been loving in the last month or so. So this is April's Fast 5 and I'll try to keep it snappy. I hope you like these things and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I am Letitia Bishop, a professional makeup artist of over a decade now, and I bring out a new video every single Sunday. So let's get started on things I've been loving. Let's do it in the order that I applied them. I filmed some cutaway clips as well for you to see me use these products, and just to keep it snappy, I filmed that already because it's meant to be fast 5. This is from Jungsaemool. This is the Essential Mule Cream. This is a serum-y moisturizer, something like that. It's super liquidy. Oh, I showed you already in the other clips, but it's a very liquidy cream type product, kind of like a serum, but then as you put it on and you rub it in, it is designed to thicken up and become a little bit more grippy. It just has a nice subtle soft smell. It's a Korean brand, and I just find this, as it should do, because the founder is a professional makeup artist to all the K-pop stars in Korea. It is beautiful in the morning under makeup. I find it preps the skin really nice. You don't need too much else underneath it, just a light essence. And then this is hydrating enough. It does take a while to kind of sink in, but even the texture is still there. It works really beautifully with makeup and you won't have any issues with it under your makeup. I found it to be absolutely perfect base and not too expensive as well. As with everything, the details and the links will be in the description box below. So that was number 1. Number 2, as going with the order I applied it, is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation. This came out maybe earlier this year, late last year, I'm not sure. I'm always a little bit slow to the game. I live in Hong Kong. I don't really get a lot of PR, and so I bought this myself recently in the Sephora sales. So impressed with this. I really don't like a lot of foundations, makeup foundations. I often really, for myself, get on so much better with BB creams and cushion foundations from Asia, because often when I put foundations on, like the typical foundations, I just find they make my skin look worse and more pores, and I'm like, what was the point of this? Where did this come from? And it doesn't help my skin. But this one absolutely did not experience that. It just works really lovely on the skin. Does it blur? I don't know if I'm severely getting that, but I'm just happy with the way it sits on the skin. I can apply it with my fingers, with a blush, with a sponge. Your fingers are absolutely fine. I find that the most intuitive way for me when I'm doing my own makeup. Just gets the job done quicker in my experience. The shade match was perfect. I went into the store to try them out. There's a great shade range, and then I added it to my app in my cart. I got the shade Chai 210B. Chai, I feel like the match is absolutely perfect, and I also love the packaging, that there's no excess packaging, because it's great if I want to travel with it or maybe buy a few more shades and put them in my professional pro kit. I would consider that because I really do feel like it's a great foundation. So great one, Huda Beauty. I love the Easy Blur, not Easy Blur, but what's it called? The setting powder. I love the setting powder, the loose setting powder from this range of hers. I've yet to try I know she has a primer as well in this range, and she also has a setting spray now, but I've not tried them. But this one, great job. Next, what do we apply? Next, I applied my powder. This is something that I've actually had for so long in my kit, in my collection. This is the Fenty Beauty Universal Invisimatte Blotting Powder. It's completely clear. It looks white, but it is completely clear when you put it on the skin, and it's just such a good powder. It really locks things in well. I heard on Instagram and her app, Kelly Ann, talk about this one a lot, and she raves about it, and I'm like, I have that. I've never fully got into it or taken notice of it and really tested it properly. So I did over the last few weeks, and it is very good. It's very good. It doesn't look powdery. You don't get that powdery finish. It sets, it holds, it locks in your makeup, and you can keep applying loads, and it doesn't get too much. It never gets too much. And I don't love the puff that it comes with. It's a little bit ineffective, so I just used another one. It would be nice if it fit in there, but it doesn't. But just a really great on-the-go handbag staple. People that don't love too powdery looks, but want that like blur that matting your skin down gets, this one, it's a great one. And it did go, I think this is the one that Rihanna used in that Super Bowl ad. Was it this one? Yeah. Or was it maybe she used the blotting papers from the similar line. But yeah, it is, well done, Rihanna. It's a solid product. It's not new at all. I don't think this is new either. And then this one, number 4, it's definitely not new at all, but something, I don't know, I'm late to the game, obviously. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Luxury Palette. She's had this out for years, and I've definitely had Pillow Talk things in the past. This is the first time having the actual eyeshadow quad of hers, and I can see why it is a favorite, especially for fair girls like me. If you have fair complexion and you often find so many shadows in your eyeshadow palettes are a little bit obsolete and a bit too dark for you and too much, this one is amazing because all the shades are quite light and they're just dark enough for us. This is what I have on my eyes today, and only this palette. And I've used these ones in the kind of crease. This one here I used in the crease. This one here under my lash line, and then the shimmer on the inner corner and out. But just really can understand why it's still really popular, especially for fair girls. I think they do have other colors out, like Pillow Talk Deep and Pillow Talk Medium or something like that, but this is the like original one, and I can see why. And obviously, I mean, people don't really talk about these quads anymore because they've been out for years, but they're just great, aren't they? Because they don't have all that extra space in them with the unnecessary brushes. You've got a mirror, it's compact again, but it's also like gorgeous as well. So amazing product. So that's made my list this time. Lastly, we have something that is kind of not beauty related, but definitely in the beauty category. This is my Sleep and Go pillow. This is the Omnia pillow from Sleep and Go, and this is gifted but not sponsored, but they gifted this to me. They emailed me and I was like, hang on, this brand is quite familiar to me. I messaged them years ago wanting to try it out, and then they emailed me. So it just felt like full circle and meant to be. And I was so happy to try this out because I already myself love a pillow with this type of neck resting shape. I have one that I got from IKEA that I swear by. I think talked about it like 2 years ago or something on my YouTube channel here. It was like a video in my Get Unready With Me or like nighttime routine where I talk about how I love the pillow with this neck molding kind of feature to it. But this is just an elevated version of that for sleeping on the side, which I do find I do. It has these incredible design here where it drops off, just here, drops off, and then there's this hole here and these 2 larger sides. And I've seen these around on the internet. I'm sure you've seen them around. And you think, how does it work? And why do we need one? Well, think about it. There is like 2 types of wrinkles, essentially. There is dynamic wrinkles and sleeping type wrinkles, like wrinkles that are created on our face from movement and repetitive movements throughout the day. So like lifting our brows, frowning our forehead, smiling deeply, we get the crow's feet. And then these ones from smiling. So those are the ones that happen as we move our face. And then there's ones that happen from sleeping. Thankfully, knock on wood, I don't think I have them just yet, but I'm trying to prevent them from coming, is lines that are, so those ones kind of go this way and then these ways, but the other ones happen crossways. The sleep ones happen from when we sleep on our side and we squish our face in a little bit of a different pattern, but those lines form from sleeping and repetitively over decades, sleeping in positions that create wrinkles. And it's just bound to happen because we need our beauty sleep, but we can try to get our beauty sleep without creating wrinkles. And this really does work. I promise you, it's amazing. This is the mulberry silk pillowcase that goes with it, which is perfect because it fits it because it's quite a small pillow compared to your normal pillowcases. Now, how does it work? So imagine you're sleeping. I've just done my makeup and I have to go film something, but you are on your side on the bed sleeping. And these are so amazingly made because they go up and they kind of cradle your head. Basically, our heads are quite heavy, so you have to kind of sleep further back on the pillow and not too forward, otherwise you will kind of still roll into here. If you sleep further back where you have the weight of your head, being held by the higher part here, then your head will finish off kind of at the ear where the eye meets, and then you can kind of roll forward, and all this part is not touching the pillow because the weight of your head is being held by the thicker part, and then this front part is open. And so you sleep like this. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of something you've got to like just try and experience for yourself. I tried my best to explain it just then while looking super silly, but I promise you it does work. If you like to sleep on your side and you roll forward and squish your face, this really just prevents that from happening. But then also on your back, it's just lovely pillow for your neck because of these higher parts here and the density of it. And there's also another layer you can put on the back to make it a bit thicker if you want. It comes with that option. Just a great quality pillow, and yeah, I have a discount code. I think I will leave that down below as well in the description box, and my link is down there for this. They sent it to me and that was it, and I'm happy with it. It's so, like, I would even, if weight in your suitcase wasn't an issue, I would even travel with it. That's how much I find that these pillows help me have such a better night's sleep. When I go to hotels, I try to find the heaviest and the thickest pillow. If they have a pillow menu, I always select a memory foam type of pillow because the other ones, they just turn into nothing and your neck is not supported and I'm waking up during the night. Yeah, so it really is, if you are worried about the sleeping wrinkles, those wrinkles over time, investing in a pillow, something that we use every night, hopefully, and it kind of pays for itself over time. So those were my 5 products I am really enjoying right now so much. They're like on rotation on the daily in my life in the beauty world, and I just wanted to share them with you. Comment down below, have you got any of these? Do you love any of these? You discovered a new brand that you're going to try out from this video? I would love to know what you try and if you're enjoying it from my recommendations. That's all, and I will see you in my next video. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video. Bye!